Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is the morning after I got home from my trip to Chicago, and today I just have to get my life in order. We have some cleaning to do. I'm unpacking. I'm gonna take my first at-home COVID test just to make sure we're legit in terms of being back. We need to get these nails figured out, but first I'm gonna do a little bit of quick skincare. When I don't want to do like a full skincare routine, I will just do a little bit of toner. The one I'm using right now is Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Essential Face Toner. And I'm just going to use that on all over my face. It's about 1 p.m.-ish, 1:30. I've just been hanging out with Obi. We did yoga, meditated, had coffee, made some lunch, and just kind of hung out. He just left for work, and so now is kind of like my time to get things done. I'm going to use the Osea Atmosphere Protection Cream. I use about 2 pumps of that. So I just have like a pretty lengthy list of things I want to do for the day, and I'm going to do them. I'm currently reading the book I'm starting today, the book Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. So that'll be fun. Once I finish that one, I'll have read through the top 3 shelves of my bookshelf. That leaves me, I think, just 3 to go. Yeah, I think just 3 more to go. If you've been here before, I really like to do a reading reset day where I read a chapter, do a task, read a chapter, do a task. So we're probably gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do like my first couple of tasks, and then we'll make coffee and we'll read a chapter. My first thing I'm gonna do is take that COVID test, so I'll see you in there. So as it's probably been very obvious, I just went on a trip. It was my first plane trip since the pandemic started, and I just am trying to be as responsible as possible. I took a rapid test at CVS before I left, but they didn't have any appointments until like Tuesday after I got back, and I knew I'd already be in contact with Obi and our kiddo, and I go grocery shopping and therapy, and I just didn't want to risk having, I would either have to cancel those or risk being in contact with people. This has 2 tests in it. I wish I had realized that before I went to Chicago, because I wanted to do was take a test before I left, one when I got there, and then one when I got home. But I feel like this would have been a really good investment for travel. But we're gonna try it out. I had Obi go pick it up for me before I even got home, so I didn't even have to go see anyone before doing it. And if you've done the rapid test, you're putting it in your nose yourself anyway. And so I feel like that's the only thing that could maybe make the one at home worse, is if you do it wrong, or if you're not putting it in your nose. But again, at CVS, I did it myself anyway. So I'm just gonna read this and we'll do it. This is kind of what it looks like when you get it. And they give you instructions. 6 drops in the top hole. So 6 drops here. 6. Higher soft tip of the swab into a nostril, usually 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Do not need to go deeper. Using medium pressure, rub the swab against all of the inside walls of the nostril. Make at least 5 big circles. Do not spin the swab. Each nostril should be swabbed for 15 seconds. Okay, all the way up to here, it says, and do 5 things and do it for 15 seconds. So I'll use the timer on my phone. Insert the swab into the bottom hole. Firmly push the swab tip from the bottom hole until it is visible in the top hole. Okay, so we're going under till it is visible there. And then up to the right 3 times to mix the swab with the drops. 1, 2, 3. Turn the swab to the right. Okay. Peel adhesive liner. Be careful not to touch the other parts of the card. So peeling off the adhesive liner. Close the left side of the card over the swab. It says try not to touch the inside at all. So I'm trying to do that. I'm gonna set a timer for 15 minutes and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so while we wait on that, we're gonna unpack for my trip, which honestly for me is a miracle. Doing this the next day is Herculean in my opinion. I hate unpacking. I could wait 2 weeks to do this. I don't know what it is. It's like the same thing energy as putting laundry away. Neither of them appeal to me very much. Okay, Google, stop the timer. Okay, so it's time for a result. If you have 2 lines, it's positive, 1 line is negative. And it said the lines can be really faint, but it looks like only 1. So I'm good to go. Hooray! Okay, so I wanted to show you Norse Mythology. This is the book I'm reading. It's basically like rewritten mythological stories, kind of made more like written in the way that he thought they should be told. Let's see how much there is to read to see if I can finish it today. There are a lot of stories, 16 stories. So I probably won't finish it today. I'll probably read like 1 story at a time. I'll probably get through like 4, maybe 8 and try and finish it tomorrow because I started really late today, which is great. I want to also get my coffee together. I want something special, but nothing too crazy. Yay! I wasn't sure if we have it or not, but we have some ice cream. This is butter almond, kind of like butter pecan, but with almonds. I'm gonna make an affogato. Just a shot of espresso poured over ice cream. Okay, so I was actually like reading the book and the chapters are pretty short. So I think I'll finish this book today as long as I sit down for like 8 reading sessions and read 2 per session, which should be pretty easy. It's only 2:30. I think I'll finish this book today. I'm going to do my next task, which is to fill out our family calendar. I bought us a new thing. Normally, I like to meal plan and make the grocery list at the same time, or like part of the grocery list at the same time. But normally I do it in Canva and then I print it, as well as like the tasks that we should do this week in terms of like things around the house. But I got Facebook ad sold on this family calendar that looks incredible. It's a little Jesus-y, which isn't my vibe, but it's only 1 little section, so we're just gonna find another use for that. I'll show you. I think if you search this, you can find it if you're looking for something similar, but it has a place for each day of the week. It has how will we refresh and reset this weekend, word of the week, Saturday, Sunday, our menu. So I'll do lunch and dinner here. This is where it gets a little Christian. I'll probably mark this out and put like something else. Grateful list, grocery list. So this is where we can put things if we run out of stuff. Chores for the week, then bonus project and reward. I thought it was really fun. So I hung it up like right above the recycling bin, kind of like underneath our little planning station. It's pretty low for my preference, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. I would like it to be like eye level, but we already have a situation there. Yeah, so down here it goes. I kind of put all of our schedules, like any meetings we all had, like when Ford's at school, meal plans filled out, things on the grocery list so far. I need to put the chores in still, but I'm kind of waiting for OB to finish it, but not too bad. The next thing I want to do is just fill out the things that we need for our little to go back to school. School starts on Monday. He's been not at a physical school for over a year, and so we've gotten like some of his school supplies, like the things that we needed him to kind of pick out, like his backpack and stuff like that. But I wanted to go ahead and make a list of like clothing that he needs, where we're at in terms of like lunch supplies, all of that kind of thing, and just make that list so I can pick things up either tomorrow or Monday. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now before reading some more. Literally just need to get him like a bento box to go in his lunchbox so that everything stays contained, because I may or may not have left the other one in my car with some cucumbers in it for a week and it was disgusting and I parted with it. So we're gonna get a new one and then just like food stuff. So we're good to go on that front. Am I gonna have another coffee? I think I might. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. It's Saturday. Woo! Wild and crazy. So now I just have a couple of things to do for work, little things. I want to plan out my tasks for Monday, and then I want to go ahead and get the vlog that I filmed in Chicago rough edited and uploaded for Jenny to finish and upload, and yeah, we'll be good to go. I hope that didn't make you dizzy. So it is like 5:25 and I am hungry, like hungry. So we're gonna make a tuna melt. Yeah, sorry it's so dark. I'll probably get hungry again because this is probably not gonna be enough food for the night, but it'll hold me off for a while. Let's make a melt. So next task on the to-do list is actually a really fun one, and that is that I need to plan our anniversary trip. So our anniversary is next month. It's really like 2 weeks away, and we really only have like 2 days to give to it, like 2 nights. So we're gonna go somewhere like within driving distance. We're probably gonna stay at like a bed and breakfast or something along those lines. But we were looking last night and like things are already like fully booked for that time. We waited a little bit too long. So my job is to send Obi 3 choices of potential itineraries of places that we can get to within this area, or like within 3 hours really, and then a place to stay, and then like a potential, it's really, we're gonna focus on like where we're staying for the most part. So wish me luck. Let's go in. I'll give you the choices in a minute. Let's see, we're like right here is kind of like a 3-hour radius from where we live. So we can look at Charlotte area, we can look at like Winston-Salem area. We could go like Boone, Blowing Rock. We could go like Mount Airy. There's like Knoxville in here. Up here, I think that's Virginia. Atlanta is kind of down there. Chattanooga. And honestly, we can get to the beach in like 3 hours. So like Charleston is kind of like in that range. Savannah is not too far. So if we think about it like this, it's kind of like, I guess this is more the radius because we can't get to Durham in that amount of time. So maybe something like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you the places we were looking at. So this is the first one. This is called the Inn at Middleton Place, and it's near Charleston and just looks absolutely stunning. All of our vacations, like the dream would be just to find somewhere where we can just stay on the property really and like keep it very low key. So this would definitely be a good fit for that. The good old faithful Grove Park Inn, which is actually just like in our neighborhood, but we had one of the best vacations of our lives there. So it might be nice just to pop over and spend 2 nights, spend a day at the spa, keep it very low key. And then in Chattanooga, I looked up the Reed House, which is it's like a 3.5-hour drive from here, but it looks very nice. We both love Chattanooga, but we've never been together, so that might be a really fun way to travel together. Then I also found Hotel Roanoke and Conference Center, which looks so pretty and just very relaxing, very spacious, lots of room to, spread out. There's also spas, which that's the goal. Yeah, like look at how cool that place looks. It's another situation where we probably won't leave the hotel too much. Like we'll probably just kind of hang out around the property. And then I think this is actually my personal choice. It's the Ballantine Resort out near Charlotte. It's that's a much shorter drive for us than the other ones that are not in town. And then they also have just like a ton like of stuff. They just have like a bar and a pool and a spa. I feel like this will be less crowded than the Grove Park because Charlotte's kind of less of a destination and it is a weekend, which is not our vibe normally. So this is my number one choice, but we'll see what Obi thinks. A lot of stuff is already booked up, so I kind of feel like I missed out, but I probably won't tell you where we pick until after we've gone, just for privacy's sake. But I'm excited to see what he thinks. I don't know what today's vlog is like. Like, I think it was like a reset day. It's basically just me kind of getting my bearings, being back. It is like 6:53 now, and I'm gonna just spend the rest of the night reading. Ovi gets home in like an hour and a half, so I'm gonna enjoy like the last few minutes of home alone time and maybe do something about my nails. And I'm just gonna end the vlog here. I'm sorry if this one was boring. I hope it wasn't. I hope it's something that inspires you to do the things you need to be doing in a relaxed way. But I'll see you on Wednesday for the next one. Bye.